maybe he'll show up.
Okay.
But, it's 3 o'clock. I'll call this meeting to order. Let's rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, this is our July 23rd meeting of the Cedar Lake Tree Board. Can we have a roll call, please?
Mr. Bungie?
Yes, here.
Ms. Ivy is absent. Mr. Markhart is absent. Mr. Titus?
Here.
Mr. Rowe?
Here.
Mr. Wiseman?
Here.
Ms. Heidig is present.
Okay, the record will reflect that 3 members are present and a quorum is confirmed. We'll move on to the approval of minutes. The meeting minutes for May 28th were sent out and distributed. Are there any corrections or amendments?
No. I saw nothing that needed to be corrected. I'll make a motion that we approve as presented.
Motion by Mr. Bungie, a second by
I will second.
Mr. Titus. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
No opposed. Moving on to the preferred tree list. This item's been carried since May 28th. Mr. Titus was reviewing the draft against the is it National Arborist Society?
Yeah,
Yeah.
with our first comments, you basically stated that it wasn't of consequence because you liked the list.
Yeah.
And from our last meeting, it seemed irrelevant
Okay.
to your knowing a guy, so I kind of abandoned it.
Oh, well, okay. All right. Well, I appreciate that. Was there anything totally out of bounds that you found?
Some funguses,
Okay.
height difference was the key one.
Okay. And then, I don't know if you saw, Mr. Bungie did provide the Village of Homewood's recommended trees, which is pretty nice. I like that. I did forward this also to Justin Govert at Leo's.
Okay.
And I haven't heard back, and I was kind of hoping he'd be here, but I know he's got a business to run, so.
I guess the thing that in perusing through that document pretty quickly is the way that they broke them down into taller tree canopy type of trees,
Right.
Intermediate trees, low-growing brush.
And you're talking about the Homewood one, or ours?
No, I'm talking about the Homewood one.
Okay, yeah.
So, I don't know if that's something that we're interested in
I-
getting. I know that can be a sticky wicket as far as how much
Right.
do you require or throw or
Mhm.
specify to people, but still, I thought it was kind of a neat point of reference as far as what's out there.
Yeah, and I do like it. I like how theirs is laid out. Would anybody be opposed to maybe, I'm sorry?
Do we agree with the Parkway recommendations? That might be a key one.
I know we're trying to get out of Parkway trees.
Right.
And I think that this is a good, I'd like to see how we can incorporate this with our current, and compare the two. I think that could be done pretty quickly. And I do like the visual.
Yeah, the color chart is great.
Indicators. Yeah, I think that's kind of big. It's less words, which is good.
Right, more of a visual.
If no one's opposed, I'd like to maybe take what we have now, incorporate this, forward it off to Mr. Govert, send it out to you all, and see what your input is on it.
I'll make a motion to move forward with it.
Okay. Motion for Mr. Titus to try to incorporate and improve R with the Village of Homewood's plan. Probably mostly for the visual aesthetics, but second?
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Bungie. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
No opposed? I want to check, was Bald Cypress on here? From Homewood? seen it, but I think we indicated that that would be a tree that we would like to include.
I know Greg would like that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. The ginkgo's on there though.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Me too.
Okay. Let me just make a note on here for bald cypress. Oh,
It is, it's under the medium,
is it medium?
page 6.
Okay. Oh, fantastic.
Texodium.
Okay.
Deal,
That's good, because I don't think it was in ours, and I want to make sure we include that. I think that was a good recommendation. Okay, item 6, Tree City application. The application window is in September. This is our last meeting before we need to have everything in order. I am happy to report that work is continuing on firming up some numbers with Public Works. I think we'll exceed our goal of $2 per capita easily.
Oh, wow.
With currently what we've had planned for tree plantings this year, and for the work that is done by Public Works and Parks with regards to trees. And just so you know that, I don't know if you all know that leaf collection, branch collection, stump grinding, all that can be counted towards tree care.
We're doing more of that right now.
Yeah, so.
Okay, good.
I'm sure
Any
this
questions
fall
on the
will not
application?
disappoint.
Sorry?
I'm sure this fall will not
Oh,
disappoint.
yeah. Any other questions on the application? Otherwise, we'll just go ahead and continue on, and we'll be good to go in September.
Nice.
Moving on to number 7, tree inventory. I did send out in the email some screenshots of the software that's been built and a little video of how the work's done. This is using equipment that the town already owns and software the town already owns. The only thing is labor. Who's going to do it? So I know there's been some discussion from possibly Boy Scout troops.
I'm in the parks, I can do
Yeah.
the parks.
That would be awesome if we included parks. I think that the appropriate thing would be for Mr. Wiseman to bring it before the park board to ensure that that's good.
Yeah.
That it's okay, yeah.
I can bring it up at the next meeting, for sure.
Tree collection takes 5 seconds. It's
Yeah.
really dialed in, and
Takes
it's
me a
very
couple of
strict
days to
to,
learn how to put the
Yep.
in my phone, so,
yeah.
you have to help me with that.
I mean, we have 2 phones that are park related. We can
We have a
use that.
dedicated
Oh.
device, it's just for
Oh, there
GPS
you go.
collection, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it already interfaces with the GPS pole and everything.
There you
Great.
go.
Okay.
Cool. All right.
We'll just keep that going on as number, well, whatever number it ends up next
Can
month.
that be run by just a concerned citizen, or would it have to be a?
No, it's very, very simple. I don't know if you saw the video, but
I
basically,
didn't watch the video. I
you
saw
place the pole, you let it get its coordinates, select what tree species it is, and it takes it, and we run from there.
Okay.
Yep. Plan Commission zoning manual update. Ms. Orr's, was it you that brought up the trees, Barbara? Yeah, okay. This is gonna be the coordination with the year-end zoning manual update. I don't know if there's anything really that we wanted to include other than the preferred tree list. We currently require new homes to have 2 trees planted. Now, I know that
We can
there's
work
some-
away from parkways.
Yeah, keep them out of parkways. I know there was some mention of some newer homes only having 1, but that may be by PUD.
Sure.
Yeah. I think until we have the preferred tree list solidified, we probably should just wait before sending it to Plan Commission. Because I'd rather just do it all in one. Say, these are our preferred tree lists, and if we want to update the required trees, the PUD amendments or the PUD's approval process can always, you know, if the plan commission's fine with going to 1 tree per new home, that's always fine.
Okay.
But that's them. We're just an advisory board. We don't have any employees.
Right.
We don't have a staff, so we're just an advisory board, yeah.
So we should make a motion to table this till our next meeting?
We can just make a motion to defer to next meeting, if that's all right.
I'll make a motion to defer.
Motion by Mr. Titus,
I'll second that.
second by Mr. Bungie. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
There's no opposed. Next meeting date is scheduled for Thursday, September 24th at 3 p.m. This is the meeting that's been rescheduled from November because of Thanksgiving. Yep. I'll open the floor to any public comment for the tree board. Please state your name and address for the record.
Yes, Barb Orzi, 10290 West 138th Place.
Yes, ma'am.
I do have a question because it's been mentioned here a couple of times about not putting trees in the parkway. Could you explain why you don't want that?
We have issues with water.
Meaning?
The water lines run through there, and so they're pushing up sidewalks. It's more the type of tree is one of our issues. And then when the trucks plow, the branches are breaking the mirrors. It's more Public Works has issues with them in our utilities. I don't know if a particular type of tree would be more beneficial, but we've had to cut them down because they block signs and remove them.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen that not here in town, but in Crown Point, I've seen that.
Yeah, and I don't know if the
Happen
rule
with-
wants to be where
Eh,
if this guy can't have it, then nobody can have it.
I mean,
But we
yeah,
pick and
and
choose
I-
who gets it, so.
Well, I ask that because,
We actually have 2 ordinances down. One says you can't, one says you can.
well, you know, and
So it's, yeah.
I had suggested to the town council a few months ago that they really need to review all these ordinances for
Right.
construction and
Which,
stuff.
according to the
and-
meeting, they're trying to, and it's not going well.
Yeah, can get a little hot. But, you know, like, where I live, my tree is actually in the parkway.
Mhm.
So if you're putting up
I'm
a
sure there'll be a
new,
grandfather clause. We won't make people remove them.
I,
I just know
Oh,
that
no.
in recent years, they've been trying to get away just because of the maintenance issues. That's nothing that we can recommend or change. That actually came from building and zoning, I believe.
well, if only the trees would grow that tall.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
the other piece to that, though, that I would like to bring up for you to consider would be, I live next to the townhomes.
Mhm.
And those poor people in those townhomes have very few trees, and they have what I would call a big front yard, and there might be, I don't know, a dozen townhomes, and there's maybe 3 trees, and it just looks awful. And all I could think to myself was, had they been better planning when those things were built and put some trees in front of those townhomes, what a much nicer neighborhood
Mhm.
that would be. So now they're starting to carve up the field next to me for another townhome subdivision. And I don't know what they're gonna put there, but it's just
We do know our new
planning.
town council is paying more attention to these things where the previous did not.
Well,
So,
I mean, there's many things to take into account. So
Right.
I'm just bringing that up.
No,
The other pieces with the subdivision, that they put up, or they count, retention ponds as their green space, but there's really no trees around them. And where I live in Centennial, there's a playground in the middle of a field of grass, and there are no trees around it. And there's another plot of land that's supposed to, that has a walking path and there are absolutely no trees. I mean,
I believe this is things we'll push for,
And-
like the two
and-
more trees and, yeah.
yeah, so just things to consider is looking at what an ordinance would say about more specifically about the townhomes. I mean,
I don't think we wanna make people spend money, but we'll do our
Eh,
ARPA Day giveaways and
you know
stuff like
what?
that.
I did make a note here to talk,
Okay.
so my office is over
Yeah.
in building and planning side.
yeah,
So,
'cause-
I can see, and again, we're new, this is our first year, right?
correct,
And we haven't officially approached the plan commission yet on what our desires are as far as trees, placements, things like
Right.
that. I did make a note that hopefully, that as that conversation matures and comes to play by the end of the year, that we do include something that is more focused on trees and townhomes, because that may be something that just slips through the cracks,
I mean,
because it's not a traditional home, right? So, or a paired villa or something like that, that would be, yeah, you
but
need two
if-
trees,
if
but
you're,
it doesn't need it.
if the ordinances are being
All right.
upgraded, that should be considered. And I agree, I mean, you know, Rome wasn't built in a day.
Right.
So there's that, but as far as, you know, spending money to put trees in, you know, the saying you have to spend money to make money, and all things being equal, if you have a neighborhood that has nicer trees, people like that. And so
Cooler,
the,
it's energy saving, we understand,
and, well,
yes.
multiple reasons too, so, you know, my feeling, having first time I purchased a new build, is I don't think that and have seen what goes on, I don't think the developers are interested in anything but their own wallets, so.
We know.
And we have the land that they wanna build on, so we should tell them this is what we want in return. So I appreciate everything you guys are doing, and,
Well,
you know,
and I think in the long run, that's why we're here, that's why
Yeah.
we're established, so that we have that little bit of leverage to say, okay, you're not just gonna go just
correct.
build
because-
120 units and plant 8 trees and, you know, you know, you brought up the green space regulation as far as, you know,
Mhm.
it can be detention, it can be retention. If you throw a playground on it, it's wonderful, but as long as it's open space, it meets our
It's-
criteria or did.
Yeah.
That's been under my craw for a number of years.
Yeah, it's not really acceptable, so.
And voices from the public are always helpful, so thank you for coming in.
Well, thank you for being
Thank you,
here.
Barbara.
You know, I love trees, what can I
Okay.
say?
Good for you. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, anyone else for public comment? State your name and address for the record, please.
Derek Word.
Derek Worsbanowski, 14341 Riskin Road.
And we did receive your email that you sent 2 days ago, I think?
Yeah.
I was actually out of town, so I just got back at 12:30, but, go ahead and make your statement, sir.
So I've been speaking to, I don't know, Public Works for maybe a year, actually probably about 2 years now. I had a branch fall and hit my fence, caused damage. You guys wound up paying out with insurance and all that, so that was a whole process. And then when I bought the house, I've only lived in this house 5 years, a branch fell and ruined my shed. The shed is still standing to this day, but I mean, like, the roof is kinda gone, it's whatever. And then the previous owner told me that before I moved in, so I'm like, okay. And today, I mean, I got pictures, there's still like overhang hanging over my neighbor's fence that ruined their pool last year. You guys paid out on that. It's just a problem area. There's coyotes back there, there's a bunch of dead trees. I mean, it's an eyesore. See an easement back there, and I got pictures to show you, man. It's nasty. The kids used to walk through the little area right there, 'cause there's no sidewalks from Colfax to Riskin Road. But they can't do that anymore because all the dead trees are down, and, I mean, I get it, you can't cut down healthy trees. I get all that, but it's still hanging in people's yards, and at least clean up the dead trees, that's all
So
I'm
are these
asking.
the trees in that back area where it's a situation, I don't know if you're familiar with that area. There's like
Is this the?
I
east
know,
side,
144th?
Which is the west side.
It's 143rd, 144th, like in between right there, that road.
Right.
So
I
it's just
think
a
there's
problem area.
One of those undedicated, wait, no, it's an unapproved road behind them, right, so.
Exactly.
Yeah, I remember, Colfax Colfax was one, well, there's many of them, but there are dedicated but unimproved
So,
roadways.
I don't know if you were here when I mentioned to Mr. Titus, we don't have a staff, we're just an advisory board,
Yes.
but I do have your information. I'll get with the superintendent of Public Works, see if we can't get, I haven't been out there, I did look at it near map, I do see what you're talking about.
I can show a picture.
And, I'll see what we can do, you know.
I spoke
Again,
to him
all we
yesterday.
can do is ask. and
Right, I
we'll
spoke
see
to
what
him
happens.
yesterday, he told me he can't because it's like, but they cut down the tree last year, they can get
Yeah.
back there, they just
Yeah.
don't want to, they say it's
Yep.
water filled and all that, but I mean, it's, as long as you're not going when it's, you know, after it rained, you're fine, it's dried out, I mean, it's.
Are there power lines through there?
What's that?
Are there power lines?
No, it's wide open, man, there was like not even a house on Colfax,
No,
you
wouldn't
can
be,
get right in
because
there.
it's a unapproved road,
Okay.
yeah, so, I'll ask. I'll see
No,
what
I
I can do.
appreciate it, man.
I'll keep you
I
posted
don't
by
know
email,
what-
I do have your email. Sorry for not replying right away, I was up
That's all
in
good.
Wisconsin, so I just got back moments ago, so.
Hey, just
Well, we'll
wanted
see what
to let
happens.
everyone know, see what.
Okay,
see what
I
can do.
appreciate you coming though, thank you.
Thanks, have a good day.
Thank you.
You boosted our attendance, our high attendance to 2, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, increased it by 100%.
Anything else for the good of the order? If not, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion, Mr. Chairman.
Motion by Mr. Bungie, second.
I'll second it.
Second by Mr. Titus. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
None opposed. This meeting is adjourned at 3:21.